So we have we go back to our matrix. So we have our matrix A is equal to 4, 8, 1, then 1, 7, -3, 2, -3, 2. Okay, so we have our matrix like that. Now, you and I know already that we have found the determinant already. So we have found the determinant already for this matrix. So, okay, let's begin it from this part here, where we have, let's begin it from here. X, Y, Z is equal to 2, -14, 3. Let's begin it from there. Yeah, let's begin it from there. Now, we already found the determinant. Namakao, will you suggest that now this time we use a different row, or we just proceed with the same determinant we have? What is your suggestion?
We can proceed with the same one.
Okay, great. But tomorrow, or when you are free, try to use this row, try to use the other row. If you want, you can even try to use the columns. Then just make sure you get exactly the same determinant. So I'm saying determinant of A is equal to -61. Okay, so now from here we are saying this is now Cramer's rule. Cramer's rule. So Cramer's rule. So with Cramer's rule now, what we do is for us to find x, so x is equal to, you get this b here because we said this is A, this is x, and this is b. So you get matrix B here, the column matrix, replace it here where there is the first column. So you just get this and replace it where there is the first column there for you to find x. So let's see what we are doing. So we are saying we're going to have a 2, -14, 3. We are replacing this whole column here. Then everything else here remains. So 8, 7, -3, 1, -3, 2. Then this we are saying over the determinant of A. Okay. So we are finding the determinant of this new matrix divided by the determinant of A. So this new matrix, where there is the first column, you replace with B. That is when you are finding A. I mean X. So we proceed. This is going to be equal to, now here we lock one of the columns or the rows, so we can lock which one? Which one can we lock, this said? Which column, which row are we going to use, the first, second, or last? Please, Sally.
The first one.
Okay, great. So we are going to have 2. Then when we lock this, we lock that, we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 as free numbers. So I have 7, -3, -3, 2. We close. So the position sign here is negative. So you put -8. Then we lock this, we lock that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 as free numbers. So -14, 3, -3, 2. These are free numbers. Then now we go to the last one. We lock this, lock this, lock that. So we have a 1 there, plus 1. So we lock this, we lock that. These 4 here will be the free numbers. So -14, 3, 7, -3. Then this whole thing we are saying should be over. The determinant of A we found -61. Like that. So from here we're going to have, we have a 2 here, we have 2, Then 7 times 2, that's 14. So we're going to have 14 minus negative 3 times negative 3, that's 9. So minus 9. Then we have minus 8. Then we have 14 times 2, that is negative 14 times 2, that would be negative 28. Negative 28 minus 3 times negative 3, that would be negative 9. Negative 9, like that. Then plus, there's 1 here, which is okay. So negative 14 times 3, so we're saying 14 times 3, we get 42. So negative 14 times negative 3, we get 42, minus 7 times 3, that is 21. Then everything, my board is small, that's why I've put this one down here, my over minus 61. So this is going to be 14 minus 9, we get 5. So we have 5. Then here we have minus 8. Then inside here we're going to say negative 28 minus minus 9. So negative 28 plus 9, we get 19. So we get negative 19. Negative 28 minus minus, this becomes plus. So negative 28 plus 9, we get minus 19. Plus 42 minus 21, we get 21. Okay, 42 minus 21, we get 21. Then everything here over negative 61. So this is going to be equal to 2 times 5, we get 10. Negative 8 times 19, 19 times 8. So you get negative, negative, we get positive. 8 times 19, we get 152 plus 21 over negative 61. Okay, so now from here saying this is equal to, now 152 plus 10 plus 21 gives us 183. So we're going to have 183 over negative 61. So now, negative 183 divided by 61 gives us negative 3. So we are saying x is equal to negative 3. Did we find x, the value of x as negative 3 earlier?
Yes.
Great. So this is how we find the value of x. Interesting, isn't it? So I'm rubbing, we got to find the value of y. So let's find the value of y. So we find the value of y. So we find the value of y. So the value of y. So what we do now here, we are replacing the middle column with the b. So we're going to have our 4, 1, 2. Then here we are replacing with that. So I have 2, negative 14, 3. Then the last part here remains the same, like that. So this one is going to be, we have 4, this 4, then we can lock it. The position sign here is plus, so I have 4. We lock this, we lock that. We're going to remain with these 4 numbers here. So negative 14, 3, negative 3, 2. Then the position sign here is minus. Then we lock this, we lock that. We're going to remain with this as free numbers. Then here we have negative 3, 2. Then we finally, we lock this, we lock that. We're going to remain with these as free numbers. So I'm going to say this is plus minus plus, so plus is the position sign there. So we're looking this and that. So we have 1, negative 14, 2, 3. This is what we have. Everything here over negative 61. Okay, over negative 61. So now from here we are saying we are going to have 4. So we have this is equal to 4. Then here we're going to say negative 14 times 2. We're going to get negative 28 minus negative 3 times negative 3. We get negative 9. We get negative 3 times 3. We get negative 9. Like that. Plus, or rather here it's minus, since we have minus 2. So we have minus 2. Then inside the brackets you have 1 times 2, we get 2 minus 2 times negative 3, we get negative 6, like that. Then plus 1 times 3, we get 3 minus 2 times negative 14, we get 2 times negative 14, that's negative 28, like that. Everything over negative 61. So this is going to be, here we have a 4. Now inside here we have negative 28 minus 9. So it's as good as negative 28 plus 9. So negative 28 plus 9, which will give us negative 19 minus 2. Then here we have 2 minus 6. So it's 2 plus 6, which is 8. Plus here we have 3 minus 28. So which is going to be plus here. So it will be 3 plus 28, which is 31 over negative 61. So this is going to be 4 times negative 19. We get negative 76 minus 2 times 8, that is 16, then plus 31 over negative 61. Okay, so now we have 31 minus 16 minus 76, which gives us negative 61. So on top there I have negative 61 over negative 61. So which means that y is equal to 1. Okay, did we find the value of y as 1? Namakao?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so are you still saying the first one is easier? Liseli? Are you still saying the inverse method is easier than this one we are doing?
Yes, the first one is direct. Not this one.
Okay, this one you need to do it about 3 times. Do it for x, the same process. Do it for y, the same process. Do it for z, the same process. That's when you rest. Okay. Yes, Namaka.
Yes, I just saw you, but I have to sign out. My phone is about to shut down. We don't have electricity here.
Okay. Don't worry. You have the remaining of the information in the video.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good night. So, okay, so we have 4 here, we have 1 here, and we have 2 there. Then we have, now we are only replacing the last part now. So we have 8, 7, negative 3. So we replace the last column with this. So I have 2, negative 14, 3. Okay. So now from there, we're going to say this is equal to, we find the determinant of the top part. So we're going to have a 4. Then here we lock this, we lock that. So we have these 4 numbers, 7, negative 3, 3, negative 14. We lock. The position sign here is negative, minus 8. We lock this, we lock that. So we have these numbers as free numbers. Then negative 14, 3, like that. So finally, the position sign here is plus. There's a 2 there. So we have this and that. So we remain with this. So we're going to have 1, 7, 2 minus 3. Okay. So we now divide all this by negative 61. Okay. So now from there, we're going to say we have 4. 7 times 3, that is 21. 21 minus 14 times 3, that should be 42. So negative 3 times negative 14, we get positive 42, like that. Then we have minus 8. Then 1 times 3 is 3, minus 2 times 14, it will be negative 28. Then plus, we have a 2 here. Then 1 times negative 3 is negative 3, minus 2 times 7 is 14. Then everything over negative 61. So this is equal to, so here we have a 4. 21 minus 42, that would be negative 21. So this would be negative 21. Then we have minus 8. 3 minus minus, that gives us plus. So 3 plus 28, that would be 31. Then plus, we have a 2. Now negative 3 minus 14, we get negative 17. Then everything here over negative 61. So this is going to be 4 times negative 21. So you get negative 84. Negative 84 minus 8 times 31. 8 times 31 we get negative 8 times 31 we get negative 248 minus 17. Negative 17 times 2, we get negative 34. Negative 34 over negative 61. So when we add up what is on top, we are going to get negative 84 minus 248 minus 34. So we're going to get negative 366 over negative 61. Therefore, y is equal to, so this divide by 61, we get y is equal to 6. Okay, so that's the value of y which we find. Any question?
No.
Okay, great. So that's what we have to do whenever we have such questions. Yeah, that's what we are expected to do. Okay. Okay. You remember that question you asked me last time?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, did you manage to get it right?
Last time you told me that it was was correct.
Aha.
Yes, you confirmed that it was correct.
Do you remember the answers you got?
The final answer was the square root of 8.
Square root of 8 or 13? Which one? I've also forgotten. Which one was it?
I need to check in my book first.
Okay. So maybe we can work on it in the remaining time. What do you think?
Yes, sir. Let's solve it.
Yeah, let's solve it in the remaining time. Otherwise, with matrices, we are done. This is all we can discuss about matrices. You need to know how to find the inverse. You need to know how to find the determinant. You need to know how to use Cramer's rule. Yeah, so that's what you need to know. So this is AEE July, August 2023. Okay, July, August, AEE 2023. Question 5C. Okay, so it says for what value of this number here is the matrix that singular. If the matrix is equal to, so we have 2, 0, W, whatever this is. Yeah, we have 2, now we have 4, a 0, a 2, and a 0 there. So this is that matrix. Okay, so now we are asked to find the value of I've forgotten what this variable is, but it has a special name. Yeah, so we need to find the value of this which will make this matrix become singular. Now, a singular matrix is a matrix that doesn't have an inverse. How doesn't it have an inverse? Because it doesn't have, because the determinant is 0. So as you are finding inverse, when you say 1 over 0, this one can't. So this is how come it doesn't have an inverse. So meaning the determinant must be equal to 0 for the matrix to be singular. So I'm saying the determinant of matrix A is equal to, okay, so we can use the last column because it has got a lot of zeros. So we can use the last column because of having a lot of zeros. Why? Because zeros are going to cancel things out, and when things are cancelled out, because when you multiply by 0, you get a 0. So the last column is much better. So finding the determinant here, we're going to say we lock this, we lock that. So we're using 0 here, with the sign here is plus, minus, plus. Okay, that's the position sign we have. Are we okay? Yes, plus, minus, plus, plus, minus, plus, no, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Yes, so the signs are only interchanging like that. So this one will be minus. So we have a 0 here, so I have 0. Then we lock this, we lock that, so we have those 4 numbers there. Which is 0, W, whatever this is, 2, 34, okay? Then we now lock this and lock that. So we are going to have -2. Then when we lock this, we lock that, we have 2, this, that there. So we have 2 and then 4. Then finally we have that plus 0. When we lock this, we lock that, we're going to have these numbers here. So I have 2, this, 2, that, 0, like that. Then this is over. No, there's nothing over. We're finding the determinant. So there's nothing over here. I thought we are still dealing with the inverse. So we have that. Okay, great. So now we know the determinant here is 0. So I'm going to say 0 is equal to, this one is going to go to 0. This one is going to go to 0. Okay, that's why we chose this row here, because 0 times this you get 0. 0 times that you get 0. So we only have this. So I'm going to have -2. 4 times 2, that is 8, minus this time that we get that squared, like that. So 0 is equal to 2 times 8, that would be -16. Negative times negative we get plus, this times that we get 2w squared, like that. So you can take the 16 the other side. So we're going to have 16, because it's negative, when it crosses the equal sign it will be positive. 16 is equal to 2 is squared. So now we can divide this side by 2, divide this side by 2. This, that cancels. 2 here, 1, 2 into 16 is 8. So we have this squared is equal to 8. So therefore, we're going to say this stuff is equal to the square root of 8. So that's what we have there. Yeah.